It's finished. It's in print. The three heavens as they truly are. This is a book. Goodness me. Oh, what, 20 something years ago? Yeah. I've lost track of time, but I know it's just over 20 years. I had an experience in prayer that I was not thinking I would ever have or expecting to ever have. It just was a suddenly, just literally worshiping the Lord every day. I take time out of my day. Usually I pray at night. That's just what's always been comfortable for me, and a time that I feel drawn to, I guess you could say. And anyway, so just take time out of every day to get along with the Lord, at least an hour, hour and a half, whatever, at least an hour, and just worship Him and just literally sing and pour my heart out to Him and just seek His face. Well, one day when doing that, I just happened to lay back, and all of a sudden had something happen supernaturally that I just never expected. Well, out of that experience, which I'm about to share with you, out of that experience, I saw something and experienced something out of my body that didn't quite, how should I say it, wasn't quite exactly how it was being taught or anywhere that I had found how it was taught. So I kind of just put it in my heart, just tucked it away in my heart and pondered it. I told a few pastors that were my pastors, personal pastors. One was Scott Bauer of Church on the Way, and he brought in an assistant with him and took a meeting with me, and he went just like, he was so excited, and he was saying, this is what you saw, and he was flipping through the Bible and showing me all the scriptures. Teri, this is what you saw, and this is this, and then he went to heaven shortly thereafter. And then I had another pastor. So over the past 20 years, I've had two pastors, well, three, only because Scott Bauer from the Church on the Way went to heaven. And so I told the other two pastors, and they were not so excited about it. They wanted to tell me I was incorrect. And actually the next day, the next time I saw them in church on Sunday, they taught that's all I can say, the trained or taught, I don't know, I think somebody must have come up with it, or I don't think it was made up or whatever. I think somebody honestly, just scholar probably, studying the Bible and figured out. But in the spirit, it's a little bit different. Not that much different, but enough different that it had to be told. And the big difference is that the devil is not in the second heaven. No. The devil is in the first heaven. So I'm probably going to be saying that a lot in my videos, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to share it today, and then I'm going to go through the book. So if you don't send away for the book, if you want the book, you can go on Amazon. It should be up within a week. So whatever date today is, it's the 31st of July. And so probably in about a week, if you can go on Amazon. If you can't get it on Amazon, you can go to tericopley.org, or no, tericopley.com. Teri.com. That's just my name, Teri, T-E-R-I, Copley, C-O-P-L-E-Y.com. And you can order it there. And if you can't afford it, you can email me, and I think you can get my email off of the website, TeriCopley.com. And just let me know that you'd really want a copy, and I'll be happy to send it to you if you can't afford it, because this is an adventure. Actually, one of my friends was reading it, and I actually put her testimony in here, and I gave it to her to read before, you know, it went to print, and she had carpal tunnel in her arm and in her hand, and it was for a long time. She was needing to have an operation, and as she was reading this, she felt something in her hand, and the carpal tunnel completely went away. So she got healed reading it. I'm not going to say that's going to happen to everybody, but I do believe the Spirit of the Lord is upon this book. I really believe that. When you read it, I think you're going to find that too, and hopefully you will write me or leave a message somehow and let me know that you think that too. Anyway, it's done. It's done. It's done. It's done. Okay. Anyway, I'm on to, I've already written another book about, it's called The Legend, The Verifiable Legend of the Tribe of Benjamin. And I've written that, and I started to go into, you know, just to rewrite, and then the Lord started ministering to me about my third book, the Sons of God. And so I was like, Lord, we have to finish Benjamin. And he said, well, I don't know where you are, but I'm on this. So I was like, well, okay. So I don't know, hopefully it'll come together quickly. And that one is basically, and I understand why now, it's sort of a continuing from this book. It is literally, this book is about the heavens, how they're created, how many there are, their compartments, who's in them, who's not in them, and what their function is. And that literally came about from me having that experience, and then, oh gosh, 16, 17 years later, that's how God is. And I was just praying, and suddenly I found myself in vision, and you know, not something I ever expected either. And the angels were standing there, this one angel, and said to me, we're going to show you heaven, all of heaven, even the outer skirts. And I said, oh, no, no, no. Oh, no, no, no. You just respond, you know, like you don't know why you respond, but you just respond. And I said, no, 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 no. I need to get to the Father. I need to get to the Father. And I don't know why I said that. I mean, I have found in my heavenly adventures and visions, I just speak. Sometimes I'm like, why? Why? What's wrong with you? Why would you say such a thing like that? But that's how it happens, at least for me. And anyway, so I said, I need to get to the Father. And so I found myself, the next time I went into prayer, and I just worship. I just worship Him. I don't try to see. I would never do that, because it's not real. It doesn't last. I mean, it doesn't, you know, it's not imprinted inside of you. It's just no. And it lends itself to another spirit. So I just worship. I just worship Him. I just worship Him. I just cry before Him. Wait on Him to be with Him. Just to be with Him. Just to be with Him. And when that happens, and when you connect In other words, when your mind is not on taken into the idols of this life, like, what do you have to do tomorrow? What did this person say? Oh, did you think about this? What about that? You know, and it's usually the things we're focusing on during the day, the things that, you know, cares of this life, the concerns, the cares of this life, and the all this stuff that we need to do, or that we're planning to do, or, you know, all that stuff blocks. And so it's really being able to push all that aside in your mind and just see Jesus, and just with all your heart and all your mind, all your soul and all your strength, just love on him, just worship him, and just want to be with him. Anyway, and he moves. All of a sudden one day he just moves. You see, it's like going to sleep at night and having a dream. You know, it's only that you're awake. And when you go to sleep at night and have a dream, you don't make that happen. Even if you wake up and you love your dream and you want to go back to sleep and you try to make yourself go back into that dream, you can't do it. It does you. And so you just stay pure to that, and you just stay waiting on the Lord and what he wants to show you. Because, you know, what I believe is that everybody, we all have the foundation, but I feel like Father gives us purpose here. I want to share this purpose with you. I want to share this with you. Go tell them what I told you. Here, you come here. I want to share this with you. Here, this is go share what I've told you. And anyway, that's what I think. That's what I've come to think. Anyway, could be wrong about that, but I think that. Anyway, so he starts to move, and then all of a sudden he's sharing. You're seeing. And, you know, I know for me, he then takes me into the Word. I like to study. First thing when I wake up, I try to wake up really early before my grandkids, and I'm mommy too. So it's a little hard. But I try to wake up early before them and get a couple of hours at least of study time. And then hopefully I get a little bit more. Summer's out, so it's harder. But you got to find that time. You got to make it part of your life. You got to spend that time. It's like we all have many excuses, but the excuses in the end, you can have them, and it's fine. And trust me, I know I'm telling you because of what I've experienced and who I am. But you just lose out. You just miss out on the kingdom of heaven on earth as it is in heaven. You miss out on seeing, becoming part of the eagle, having the eagle part of you manifested, alive, and soaring. Anyway, okay. The three heavens as they truly are. Here it is. Here it is. Anyway, it's I think I put it on Amazon for $9.99. I'm selling it online on my website for $12. It's not about making money. I think it cost me $8.95 to print it. So I'm not trying to make money. I want to bless you. I do think though that when things are free, people don't appreciate it. They don't think there's any value in it. We're trained that a Gucci is only a Gucci if you pay $3,000 to $5,000 to $6,000 for it. And some people are willing to pay that for a Gucci or Chanel, $10,000 now. And so if you just give it to people, they don't value it. So that's why I feel like this is worth more than Gucci or Chanel. When you read it, you'll see what I mean. But anyway, I'm going to do videos on it, so if you're not a reader, you can just stay tuned for the videos, because I'm going to go through the first heaven, the second heaven, the third heaven, and some of it I've already given some videos on a little bit, so I may go over it just a little bit, and then the rest of it. Anyway, all right, my next video I'm going to do is about the experience that I had. So I'll probably put these up right next to each other, because I think this went too long. Anyway, so look for my out-of-body experience in heaven. I don't know what I'm going to name it, but something like that. Okay? All right. God bless you. Bye-bye.